Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Hurricane Watch Team is here with your latest update on Hurricane Felicia. Currently, Hurricane Felicia has winds of 110 miles an hour. Now, this storm has intensified even more than I thought. Now, I did predict it to become a major hurricane because I saw the conditions it had. It had perfect conditions for being able to intensify into a major hurricane, but I just realized this all in the way. But I didn't realize now they're predicting a high in Category 3. I said 100 and... my original prediction was about well, not my original, but a few days ago I said 115 to 120 mile an hour hurricane really isn't out of the realm of possibility, and I think this really could happen because it has a very low wind shear. There's not a lot of dry air, and there's a lot of... there's no wind shear, there's warm water. It's perfect. And I'm just going to move this down here. So... this is honestly insane. It's crazy. It's almost kind of scary. It's just like, oops, did not mean for that to happen. There we go. Like I was saying, like it's kind of, it's so insane that it's, scary in a way. Do you want to get rid of? I don't know. Okay. Y'all can't hear me. Anyway, so I do want to point out the fact that there is all of this here. Let me go to my Epic Pin. Like, I saw the latest update. I'm like, they're saying a major hurricane. I got to do an update on this. So I kind of want to point out some big main features in the satellite imagery that we're seeing here. Got to talk about the convection. I really want to talk a bit about... I want to... where's my mouse at? There it is. I want to talk about the convection in this system because the convection has just been insane. I'll move this right here. So the convection is absolutely incredible. Look at this convection right here, ladies and gentlemen. Wrapping around the eye. This is going to wrap around this direction and begin to wrap around the eye. And we're really going to see the eye pop out and become more there's going to be, the eyes will be a lot more clear. And the storm is going to really just sort of take shape as it has the ability to really hold on and continue to intensify to a major Category 3 hurricane. I wasn't really expecting to do a stream, mainly because I was so incredibly tired. I was like, who needs me to do a stream? I don't want to do a stream, but I'm like, you know what? Why not? So again, this is the latest forecast track from the National Hurricane Center as of 8 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 8th advisory, Thursday, July 15th, 2021, Hurricane Felicia, currently located, cannot speak, at 15.2 degrees north, 120.2 degrees west. So again, it is almost out of major hurricane with winds at an incredibly 110 miles an hour, 95 knots. This storm is continuing just to intensify even more. So currently here it is. Also, we do have this system out here that's going to be developing. I'm going to be talking about that as it does continue to develop. 110 miles an hour, excuse me, not 110 knots. That does not have 125 mile an hour sustained winds. Felicia continues rapidly intensifying, expected to become a major hurricane overnight. So I might not do an update at 1 a.m., which will be at 10 p.m. Pacific time. Most likely I won't. I am just really tired. Summary of the 8 p.m. Currently, over 855 miles southwest of the southern tip of the Baja California Peninsula. It is moving west at only about 9 miles per hour. Air pressure down to 971 millibars, ladies and gentlemen. No warnings in effect, but I do want to look at some of the graphics just to have an idea of what we're kind of looking at here. Also, in case y'all are wondering, this video, my last stream could not go onto Instagram because I accidentally streamed in at 60 frames a second. It took too much space and da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, here's this. I do want to look at, so we did look at the forecast cones. Hurricane force wind speed probabilities is obviously 90 to a 100% chance because, well, it's not just a hurricane, nearly a Category 3 hurricane right now. So just looking at the satellite imagery is just incredible. Oh, I can't do high resolution, that's right. I can do visible. Oh, wow, this storm is just incredible. It's impressive. The shape that it's took on, it's been rapidly intensifying overnight. You can see that eye right there really looking very healthy for a tropical cyclone. Lots of outflow right here. Even some outflow happening right here. Well, this needs to sort of wrap in like this. So you can kind of see where it sort of moved through time. So, sort of, lots of convection here. Lots of, all of this is just sort of wrapping in just nicely here. It has a very good shape to it. The eye, again, the rounder the eye is, so really when you have a really tight eye and a really tight wind, the wind's going to often spin faster. And we saw that with Hurricane Maria, Typhoon Haiyan, had some of the strongest winds to get out of that. So I really wanted to talk about this just mainly because this is just impressive. It's fun to track these storms that are really like moving out to sea. So again, storm is expected to strengthen to a major hurricane, a major Category 3 hurricane, which is just incredibly impressive. Invest 98W is another system I'm watching. Pretty, a little interested to see the intensity that we're going to see from it. Just incredible. Does anyone have any comments, questions, or concerns? And if you do, feel free to go in the chat and comment them down below. But again, here it is. Intensity. The storm is only going to intensify just a little bit more. Well, a little bit more, like several miles. It's going to get much stronger for sure. But really just incredibly impressive how much the storm has intensified. Winds, again, 110 miles an hour, about 95 knots. The eye is there. The storm is intensifying, and it's crazy. I just want to give you all this little update. I didn't want to do too long. But again, if anyone has any comments, questions, or concerns, go in the chat and feel free to comment them down below. But yeah, this is, again, incredibly impressive. Again, it's almost sort of, scary how much, we got all these winds, and it's just like, it's insane seeing this Category 3 out here. So, Category 2, it's not Category 3 yet, but there it is, Category 2 right now. Wind of 110 miles an hour. If I go to Zoom Earth, it's just absolutely incredible the intensity that it has. And again, expect it to, by tomorrow at noon, it could be a high-end Category 3 hurricane with winds of 125 miles per hour. Just insane. So, So yeah, here's the system. Oh my god, so many ads, so many ads, so many ads. Okay. So while there is a system, lots of rotation in that system, lots of convection happening right now, really showing that this storm is continuing to intensify. Not a lot of dry air, but just a lot of wind, a lot of convection happening in this tropical cyclone right now. Again, winds over 110 miles an hour. Very, very powerful hurricane right here. Just looking great. I go to the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. See what they're having to say. I don't think they've come out with an update yet. They are giving a high chance. I never read the final update on Invest 98W, so I want to see what they're saying about that. Formation of a significant tropical cyclone is possible within 140 nautical miles to either side of a line from 17.4 degrees north, 132.2 degrees east, to 21.5 degrees north, 131.3 degrees east within the next 12 to 24 hours. Available data does not justify issuance of a numbered tropical cyclone warnings at this time. Winds in the area estimated to be 15 to 20 knots. Satellite imagery at the 15th of July. 1800 UTC indicates that circulation center is located near 17.4 degrees north, 132.2 degrees east. The system is moving west-northwestward at around 8 knots, so it's not moving very fast. Not really saying anything, but it does have a high chance of development. As you can see, if we look at the, what is this, the Western Pacific. So again, so it has a high, next 24 hours is upgrade to high. So it does have, in fact, a high chance of development. Let's see what they're saying for Felicia. That was at 4 o'clock UTC. Here it is. Winds 95 knots, gusting to 115 knots. Those gusts pushing to 130 miles per hour. So here it is at 0000 UTC. Felicia. There's that storm. Beautiful. That eye right there. Very, very. That eye is right there. So this storm is going to intensify. Thankfully, the good news is it's going to remain, not going to impact land at all. So that is definitely good news. I actually need to put some stuff in my titles though. Here it is. Not much more to say except it's got winds of, 110 miles an hour, gusts of over 130 miles an hour. Gusts could push to over 150 mile an hour sustained, or up to 150 mile an hour gust. Winds is at around 125 miles per hour as possible. So really see over the past 24 hours from about 10 o'clock last night to 10 o'clock today. Hopefully we can get more going here. I'm also going to put more tags and stuff, given the category 3 and different tags on my stream to help my streams do better. But again, you can really see that eye developing right here. There's that eye right there trying to developing here. So it's by later tonight. And then boom, there you go. You got that eye developing perfectly right there. And so the storm has only intensified and it's gotten better in terms of how it looks throughout the entire day. So guys, I'm probably going to end it off there so I have something to actually upload to Instagram today because people want me to probably upload a video. Wind probabilities really don't need to be talked about. So again, it is it's just shy of category 3 status. But yeah, that's me for today, guys. I'm gonna end off there. We just want to give this a little update. It is now a Category 2, high-end Category 2, almost a Category 3 hurricane. So that being said, have a wonderful rest of your evening. And guys, of course, I'll talk to everybody later this, maybe even as early as tomorrow morning. I may do a stream at early tomorrow morning at like 1 or 2 in the morning. I don't know yet. Depends if I'm awake then. If I am, then I'll most certainly attempt and try to do a stream at that point. But if not, then most likely not. But again, this will also be going on to my Instagram. So, yeah, with all that being said, have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I'll talk to you guys possibly tomorrow, early tomorrow morning. Peace out.